Good evening, everyone. Good evening once again. It's been an amazing time so far from day one till now. And I know that we've all learned something transformatory, something that would cause a change. Good evening, Elizabeth. Good evening, Mercy. Good evening, Peace. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know that this final session is going to actually be a um the Bible says that, permit me, but the Bible says that the end of something is always better than the beginning, right? So we'll be jumping right into our conversation this evening, and I'm glad to have all of you on board. Starting from the very first session, from Dr. Henrietta to Mr. Munachi, who spoke about tech. Um, Dr. Henrietta spoke about entrepreneurship. And this morning again, we had another fireful dose from our speakers, Veronica Aino, and also Stephen Loya, Miriam Ashimi. Very wonderful, wonderful sessions. And I'm excited. I'm excited that you guys have given us your time, because time is precious. And for you to have given us your time, it means that this has been an impactful session so far. So we are going right into the conversation this evening, and permit me to just quickly read the bio of our guest speaker. We'll be having two guest speakers. Emmanuel Nduka will be joining us, and now we have um, a very great leader of mine, Mr. John Igbinosa, and I'm so glad to have him on board. Let me just read quickly the bio. All right. If you're excited, please. Good evening, Nana. Good evening, Esther. You can keep dropping the comments in the comment box. Keep dropping your comments. Yeah, so Mr. John Igbinosa is a consultant who uses real estate as a tool to help people build wealth without risking a dime. He has personally seen real estate transform the financial lives of players globally, and here is why he is passionate about selling it. To John, selling real estate is beyond picking random properties. It is rather about handpicking the best deals that have the capacity to generate high return of investment, and he is a genius at this. In over 12 months of engaging in this space, he has handled over 1.5 billion naira in property sales, and is ready to show you how to begin on your journey to building wealth. So tonight is a transformatory for you if you know that one of your goals or one of your plans or one of your agenda is to build wealth, and not just building wealth but building transgenerational wealth. So he will be speaking to us on entrepreneurship and wealth creation. Please join me as I welcome Mr. John Igbinosa. Good evening, sir.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Emmanuel. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Good evening, sir. I'm so excited to have you on
Yes.
board this evening. Thank you
I
for
mean,
for showing up.
the privilege is mine.
So let me allow you have your session, sir.
Okay, so good evening once again, everyone. My name is John, and I work with the team at Codle, where we are making real estate available to anyone from as low as 20,000 naira. I was able to join the session this morning, where I think it's this morning or this afternoon, where Stephen Lawyer was speaking, and I figured that he was taking a train trip as well. And I mean, coincidentally, I would also be having my own session over the train. But let's just jump into what we have for this evening. I've been told to speak on um, entrepreneurship and wealth building, but I want to know those who can hear me. So if you can hear me, can you put in the comment section two if you can hear me? If you can hear me, please put in the comment section 222 so that I can be able to know those who are following me from here. If you can hear me. Okay, I think there are quite a lot of people from different social platform that is streaming this. So, Mr. Emmanuel, I would love to get periodic feedbacks from you so that I can, I can know if I am still in track. Exactly. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, so I would just like you to stay on the call with me.
All right. All right, sir. Okay, I think we lost. I think we lost Mr. John. But if you can, if you are still connected, please let's send in your message, please, so that I'll know if it's from my end or I want to know if it's from my end or it's from. Oh, all right. While we wait for Mr. John Igbinosa to join us again, I'll just try to call him now. This is one of the things that causes um, problems in online summits, but we'll fix it and it would come back to join us. So if you participated in the morning session or yesterday's session, we want to reward somebody. Let's reward somebody. If you participated in the morning session, you can share with us in the comment section, and you stand a chance of winning. Um, I don't want to call it, okay. You stand a chance of winning airtime worth 1,000 naira. So just share with us in the comment section what you learned from yesterday till this morning and even till now. So you can share with us, okay, so I learned this, and I will start working on this from this time. Share with us, and yes, instantly you get your airtime. I'll just call your name, and you're going to get your airtime. We are waiting. And also, let's prepare. Um, we'll be having a business pitch for one of the businesses that reached out to me during the course of the day, and the pitch, I mean, should I say the pitcher now, will be going with a certain amount of money, cool cash. Yeah, and that's what the African Development Group is about. The African Development Group actually focuses on youth development, especially economically. So what we focus and what we major on is to allow young people to be able to discover themselves and to be able to recognize their God-given abilities, and also to ensure that Africa is developed. So let me just challenge you in the next few minutes. Africa, the destiny of Africa is on your shoulder. Whether you like it or not, what will become in the next 10, 20, 30 years is dependent on what you do today. And I've taken that as my mantra. And I like to say this quote by Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs says that the people who change the world are the people who can dare to think that they can actually change the world. So Mr. John is trying to join us again due to the network. But the people who change the world are the people who can dare to think that they can change the world. So for you to change the world, it's not just dependent on your background, it's not just dependent on where you are from, it's not just dependent on the family you came from, it's not just dependent on your father or who's the school you went to. No, it's dependent on you. You are the first factor to be considered in your level to greatness. And thank God for the fact that you were born in Africa. Thank God for the fact that you were born in Nigeria. Because one thing that exemplifies great people is their ability to solve difficult problems. And this is one thing that motivates me a lot, because the people that are valuable are people that can, everybody is solving a problem. Even the bricklayer on the street is solving a problem. The plumber is solving a problem. The name it, they are all solving problems. But the people who get the most rewards are the people that solve difficult problems. So for you to get a good reward, it means that you must solve a difficult problems. And who is a witness that there are difficult problems in Africa? Africa is a home to difficult problems, I'm telling you. And it's so exciting because when I see problems, I see them as opportunities. When I see, and it's the same mindset that I need you to embrace. You should always see problems as a doorway for opportunities. You should always see problems. For example, there's this example, right, of a situation whereby for the road, let's say, is flooded. There is there is a flood, and nobody can pass. This is an opportunity for a, what's it called, an engineer. When an engineer fixes the road and puts a toll gate there and says, for example, Third Mainland Bridge, if they put a toll gate at Third Mainland Bridge and say for you to pass this place, you have to pay a certain sum of money. That is how wealth comes to you. Wealth comes to you as a result of the amount of problems, number one, and number two, the kind of problems that you can solve. So I want to remind you tonight, while we wait for Mr. John Igbinosa, his network is really, really bad, and I guess that's because he's traveling. Okay, he has joined us again. I want you to just reflect on what I've said so far. The people who are rewarded the most are the people who solve difficult problems. Let's have Mr. John join us again as he will continue from where he stopped. You're welcome back, sir.
So, yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm actually traveling by train, and the network is really fluctuating here. So, once again, I'm welcome to the session by the African Youth Development Group. It's such an exciting time to share my story with you. I'm particularly talk about what we're supposed to discuss on this evening, which is entrepreneurship and wealth creation.
So I guess the network is fluctuating again. Oh my God. People should start fasting prayer so that the network will go. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Here's what we can do. Here's what we can do, right? We would bring up Mr. John by 6:45, which is the next 30 minutes. So now, for now, I want you to ask questions. Now, let's discuss. Like everybody here, let's discuss. Please give me a minute. Let me just send Mr. John a message. Then I want us to discuss critical problems that you feel are affecting Africans, and I will give answers to the ones I can give answers to. And then let's just engage in the chat section. And if you feel like you want to join this conversation, send "I want to join," and I'll send you the link to join, and we can have a conversation together. What do you feel about that? So I'm expecting your comments. I'm expecting your in a very short while. Let's just do that quickly. Let's just do that quickly. Send in your comments. What do you think are the problems affecting us? What do you think young people can do to solve those problems? And do you think there is an headway, or do you think Africa is just stuck in this mess? Do you plan to jackpot? How many of you want to jackpot? If you plan to jackpot, you can also drop your comment. um some of us our parents have already made plans for us. When you are done with school, I'll just send you to Scotland or to maybe the UK. I'm expecting your comments. Elizabeth, Isaac, Esther, Blessing, Ayori Day, send in your comments, please. Marvel, Nana, who else is here? Peace, Sholua, send in your comments. Meanwhile, I think I'll just go back to what I was saying earlier, and I was talking about the fact that problems are an opportunity to profile solutions. And I was using the example of an engineer who creates a bridge. Say the engineer creates the bridge, novel solutions are the answer to African problem. What I mean by novel is innovation. And I always say this, that in this age that we are in this continent, there is no box. And the youth that will thrive in the nearest future is the youth that doesn't have a box. Esther says she desires to jackpot. Esther, she says she desires to jackpot. Esther, your desire is valid. May the Lord grant you your desire. You jackpot. Okay. There's another comment here from Chris. And Chris said, I was in the morning session and it was really enlightening. I learned how to discover talent and make meaning of it. It is very necessary then to try and explore all the opportunities that comes. Exactly. As young people, we should not be limited. We should not be limited in our ideas. We should not be limited in our scope. We should not be limited in our view of life. We should explore as much as we can. They always say, know something about everything and know everything about one thing, right? That is like the philosophy that would really help you in life, and it's something that would be versatile. So I want to just structure this. While your comments are coming in, I'll be reading them. I'll be reading them. I'll be reading the comments as they come in, right? But let's just give a little bit of structure to this. So now, let me start from what I was saying about problem solving. Problem solving is the ability to solve problems, right? And there is a way to go about it. I'll talk about two things, and then our next speaker is Emmanuel Nduka. So if you really want to, oh my God, you shouldn't miss Emmanuel Nduka's session, right? Emmanuel Nduka's session, I will link it from networking to Emmanuel Nduka's session, because Emmanuel Nduka is the most influential young person on LinkedIn. And you should have read about him somehow, somewhere. You must have heard about him. It's impossible. If you've not heard about him, you are probably living in a hole. So as I was saying, right, problem solving, the best approach to take to problem solving is the approach of growth. Now, in Africa, there are many problems, and we have accepted that fact. So the first thing we need to do as young people is to accept that there are problems. But let's not just accept problems. Let's see problems as an opportunity to grow. Let's see problems as an opportunity to excel. Now, why am I saying this? Is this guy crazy or what? How would you say that I should see problem as an opportunity to grow? How would you say I should see problem as an opportunity to excel? What I'm saying in essence is that there is an innate ability in you to be able to develop something, to be able to create. And when that ability I can say, is put there by God, and it is your job as a human being to actually explore that ability. So the government is not working, healthcare is bad, education is bad. Come on, you are the solution that Africa needs. I will say that again. You, Esther, you, Christopher, you, Elizabeth, you are the solution that Africa needs. And without you, the puzzle can never be completed. Without your business idea, without your taking ownership at work. Because let me tell you the truth, if all of us japa from Africa, who will remain? Mr. Munachi in the morning said something very, very, very profound. He said that the problem in Africa is that there are very few productive people, and the productive people are left to bear the weight of the unproductive people. Imagine a society where 20% of the people are productive and 80% are not productive. Now, the 20% that are productive have to bear the weight of the 80% that are not productive, and that is a lot. Do you understand me now? So it's a lot of weight to bear. Sorry, give me a minute, please. It's a lot of weight to bear. It's a lot of weight to bear for us, and it is quite important that we realize that we are the solution that Africa needs. There is no solution anywhere else. There is no help from anywhere else. It is high time that we stop begging for aids, begging for loans from other continents, from other countries. We are sustainable by ourselves. All we need to do is to dig out the idea that is in Esther's mind, is to dig out the idea that is in Christopher's mind, is to bring out the gold mine that is in your mind and refine it. And how do you do that? You start by acquiring the necessary skills. And skills are divided into two. We have hard skills and soft skills. I know you know this thing, but I want you to listen to it and listen attentively well again. So the hard skill is your shoemaking, your tailoring, your furniture making, in fact, your CV writing, your public speaking. Those are hard skills, right? And when you acquire hard skills alone are not enough. And this is what Dr. Henrietta was saying. You see the way I'm linking everything that all our speakers have been saying, because really the truth is we all say the same thing. It's just dependent on you. Will you take action? And the purpose of this summit, I will really be satisfied if just one person leaves this summit and takes action and says that because of African Youth Development Group, I decided to take action, take ownership of my life, take ownership of this continent, and I am deciding that I want to give birth to greatness in Africa. This is the mindset that you should have. This is a re-engineering mindset. When everybody are thinking, cursing the government, saying all sorts of things, you should have the mindset that I am the change. I am the solution. I am the one that's going to bring liberty to this continent. Because let me tell you, the truth is one person cannot bring that liberty. But if an army of people, myself and yourself, come together, we can achieve much more. Let's look at men like Nelson Mandela, men like Kwame Nkrumah, great men like that. Let's look at those people. They are people that actually envisioned change and they executed change. So you need to refine your skills, your hard skills, learn as much as you can. Learning never expires. Learning is a process that everybody must adopt. So it is a process that cannot be negotiated. Learn as much as you can, absorb information as much as you can. And then the point comes where you begin to also imbibe soft skills. And what I mean by soft skills is skills like critical thinking, skills like problem solving, skills like communication, skills like social etiquette, skills like that. And let me say that this is the best time to be alive because there are really a lot of free resources that are available for us to explore online. The world has given us an opportunity to build ourselves to a point where your certificate doesn't really matter anymore. So you might be that person thinking, I've never even discovered about talent development, how to identify your talent. So it's not just about it's not just about you, it's about the problem that you are solving. I'll say that again. It's not just about you, it's about the problem you are solving. So always see problems as opportunities. I'm 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 I'm, I'm expecting questions from all of us. So always see problems as opportunities. Always see problems as an opportunity to grow. There's this thing about young people. We always say that we care about our mental health. I can't work there. My mental health this, my mental health that. And that's what Mr. Munachi was saying this morning about the fact that it sounds cliche, but tough people, they say, winners are not those. How did they say that thing again? Winners don't quit, and quitters don't win. I think so. So I want you to type in the comment section, I am a winner. Just so that I am a winner. Let me see. I want to know the number of people that are actually following. I'm a winner. Let's see. I'm a winner in the comment section. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Meanwhile, I think Chris will get our airtime. Chris is a team member, so he's banned. He cannot get airtime. I'm waiting to see our comments. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. You are a winner. This is a re-engineering. This is another orientation exercise for us. It's another opportunity for us to actually understand that we are not to have the what's it called, the victim mindset. No, you are not the victim. You are the solution. You are a solution provider. You are a solution provider. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your comments. I'm seeing your comments, everyone. Um, let's give time for one pitch, and let's see if we can entertain. Let's see if we can entertain one pitch. Please give me a few minutes. My face will still show, but just give me a few minutes. Let me invite one business owner to make her pitch. Meanwhile, if you have a business idea that you want to pitch, I'm saying it again. I don't know. Now, people will say that they don't have support, and this is free support. And you people that are here, if are saying that invite your friends so that they can actually also participate. If you have a business idea that you want to pitch, please drop a comment in the comment section now, so that we can bring you on board. Drop your comments. I have a business idea and I would like to pitch. All right. She's going to join us in a little while. Meanwhile, Mr. John is still going to join us. Mr. John is still going to join us tonight. I'm sorry about these technical issues. They are just things that all the recordings would actually be available in podcast format. That's something I need to say. So if you still want to listen to them again from the morning session to yesterday's session, you can always listen. The 21st century trailblazers are the people that are listening to me, are people that are committed to ensuring and driving change in Africa. I can't overemphasize it. I can't. Like, I get so emotional when I get to speak about change in Africa, because I believe that there are numerous solutions. We don't need to go outside to fetch another solution. We don't have to. Africa has enough solutions, and one of the solutions is the person looking at me. You are a solution. You've not just discovered it yet. And you might be doubting yourself that this guy is just saying crap. He doesn't even understand what is going on in my life at the moment. But I'm telling you that even gold is brought from crap. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Diamond is brought from, inside the ground, rough. And I'm not trying to sound like a motivational speaker here. And neither am I just trying to kill time. I'm just telling you nothing but the absolute truth. So I want you to keep it. If this is the only thing that you can leave this summit with, all the people that are watching from wherever you're watching, anywhere in the world, I just want you to have I just want you to have it at the front of your mind that you are a solution. And I can't overemphasize it enough. I can't overemphasize it enough. Marvelous is a solution. Zarat is a solution. You are not the society might paint it that way, that you can't do anything or just accept what you are. No, no, I wouldn't think like that. I would rather be and I would rather engineer the society I want to see for my children. I don't want my children to come and meet Africa the way it is. Africa can either get better, and this also cuts across political participation, because politicians are the ones that dictate economic policies. So if you want to thrive economically, you must also participate politically. Political participation, economic, many people are scared. They can't tell what's going to happen. But for you to actually engage and enjoy the future that you so desire, it is left to you to participate, take ownership, make a decision that I will not relent. I will not settle for less, but rather I'm going to give it my best shot. That course I'm studying, I'm going to give it my best shot. The lecturers might not understand, the lecturers might be this or that, but no, because you are made for excellence. And all these things I'm saying, they are things that you might have heard 1,000 and 1,000,000 times, but I'm just reiterating them to you, giving you as a submission and a challenge. You've been listening to a lot of talks, you've been listening to a lot of discussions over the years, but at the end of the day, alas, what have you made of them? So this is a reminder for you that you are what? You are a solution. If you can summarize everything I'm saying, I will just keep saying it again and again. Adedope is a solution. Esther is a solution. Marvelous is a solution. Esther, there are two Esters here. Esther is a solution. Come on, you are the solution that we need. You are the solution that we need, and all you have to do is to build your skill to a point where nobody can neglect you. Solution. Excellence is the solution to racism, sexism, and any form of discrimination. When you are so good that you can do anything you want, you become indispensable. So can you build yourself? This is a challenge for you to build yourself to a point where you are so indispensable that nobody can do without you in your field. In your field. So when you build your skill sets, your hard skills, your soft skills, then you can also consider networking. Networking is a very efficient tool, right? Sorry about that. The network. I'm so sorry. So networking is a very important tool for you to connect with people of like minds, people that would inspire you, people that would walk the journey with you together. Networking is as important as anything. There are three things: your skill set, your network, and your character. And character also falls under soft skills, right? So what do people know you as? What do people know you for? Are you somebody who is who keeps to their word? Are you somebody that is reliable? Are you somebody who cares for others? Are you somebody who is so full of negativity? Or are you so full of positivity that people always want to be around you? Are you always insulting people, or you're always complimenting people? So those are the things that actually drive people to, to want to be around you, to want to care for you, to want to do what you want. And there's this book, How to Win Friends, right, and Influence People. It will really help you in networking. And you can also read Masters of Networking. That's another book that you can read. So with all these things I've said so far, having built a skill, having what's it called, made a good network. And networking is three ways. You network with people that are ahead of you, you network with people that are your colleagues on the same level with you, and you also network with people that are below you. You network with people that are ahead of you to be able to get a seat at the table. Now what I mean is this: you see, relationship in this life is very important, because what you need is at the mercy of just somebody's phone call. Someone can just pick a call and say, this thing that this person needs, just give him. What your money cannot buy, relationship can buy for you, right? You also network with are people that are in the same level with you, to be able to keep track of the trends in your environment and in your field, and to also be able to keep track of of the progress, right? And lastly, you network with people that are below you, because you also, that is like a social responsibility. It helps you to lift them up. So as people are lifting you up, it is also your duty to bring others up, right? So skill, networking, which other thing? Yeah, and I said character. Building a solid character is what will make people want to interact with you. So let's go on a 5 minute break. By 6:45 we'll come back on, and the next speaker will be available by then. I can assure you the next speaker will be available by then, and also we'll be able to have our pitch and round up with Mr. John Igbinosa. I'm so sorry for the technical glitches, but I know that you cannot leave here the same way you came. You must have held on to one word, you must have held on to one sentence, one phrase, and the likes. So thank you so much. We are going to go on a break now. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Our speaker is ready, and we are going to go right into it. So the good part of it is this session is being recorded, and for as many people that might not be able to join us live, we are going to encourage them to listen to it, and we are also going to convert this into an audio file, a podcast format, so that everyone can benefit from this. And we are sure that in the long run, we are all going to be learning something fantastic. So we are going to be having a fireside chat. Briefly, let me read our speaker's bio. Let me use your speaker. So yes, our next speaker is Emmanuel Nduka. Can you hear? Okay, you can hear me. All right. Emmanuel is an undergraduate student of chemical engineering at the Federal University of Technology, Owerri. He is a content creator who creates content for students, undergraduates, and young professionals. Daily, he inspires people with his stories, experiences, and achievements. He helps young people believe that they can achieve greatness in the professional space by starting from nothing and still being a student. He is a pioneer of the student's voice on LinkedIn. This philosophy that shows that young professionals, undergraduates precisely, can have a voice amidst professional authorities and leaders. With a lot of recognition and awards like the most influential LinkedIn Personality of the Year 2021 by Britech Plus, the Young Influencer of the Year 2021, TIBA Awards, 30 LinkedIn Top Voices in Tech, and Top 50 African Influencers by Engati. It proves this philosophy is true. His groundbreaking moment is being a mentee to Mr. Tony Elumelu, a rare and peculiar opportunity sought by many. Please welcome with me Emmanuel Nduka. Good evening, Emmanuel. Good evening, Emmanuel. Can you hear me, sir? Good evening, Emmanuel. Please unmute your mic, sir. Good evening, Emmanuel. Can you unmute your mic? Emmanuel, we can't hear you, sir. Good evening, Emmanuel. I guess it's having a bad network. Wow, we are where we are, and would accept it. We apologize for all the technical problems. Network in Nigeria, it is what it is. So we'll just wait for them to find their network and join us. We'll wait for our speakers to join us. Mm. Okay. Good evening, Emmanuel. Can you hear me now? Good evening, Emmanuel. Can you? And we are happy to have you here. I don't know if you can actually hear us. If you can hear me, sorry. Emmanuel, I'd like to know if you can hear me. You're welcome. Emmanuel, I want to know if you can hear me. Good evening. Can you hear me, Emmanuel? Good evening, Emmanuel. Can you hear me now? Oh, I'm really sorry for the network problem. There are two things. Um, I think the network is not really good. So, okay, guys. This is Nigeria, and we are to expect the wonderful things. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm satisfied, and I think with every single lesson that has been learned so far from yesterday, even to this moment, I'd like to just say, please put it to work, ensure that you put into action. There are four questions you need to answer. What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to start doing? What do I need to do less of? And what do I need to do more of? If you can answer these four questions, you are you have a headway. You have a headway towards implementing all that we have learned so far. It's been a wonderful ride, and I tell you, if you can do all that you've learned, Emmanuel, you're you're back. Okay, but we still can't hear you. We have an option of rescheduling your session if you don't mind due to the network problems. Because we'd really love to have you on board. So you can actually reschedule your session. You can reschedule your session, sir, if you don't mind. I don't know because this network issue, so that we will not keep you waiting, and we understand that your time is quite precious to us. So I'd like to get your response as regards that. As regards that, you can reschedule your session if you don't mind. Okay, so we are going to reschedule his session. We are going to reschedule his session, and I would get back to us as regards how it's going to run. Meanwhile, for the next few minutes, I'll be having a conversation with one of the team members of the African Development Group, and it will just run for a few minutes. Then our business speech, we have just one person who is going to be pitching to us all, and we are going to decide who our winner. Um, I mean, she's definitely going to um, be living with a form of reward one way or the other, because we are not just teaching, we are also empowering people with the resources that they need financially. It's a support to their business ideas, to encourage entrepreneurship and to encourage the spirit of um, empowerment in Africa. This is our passion, this is what we do, this is what we live for. So we are glad to have you on board. As always, let me bring on board Christopher, who is a team member. Chris, good evening, sir. Good evening, Chris. Can you hear me? Oh, every power affecting our network die by fire. Oh, good evening. I can't hear you. I can only see your smile. I can't still hear you. I can't hear you. And this network has been good since yesterday. Oh. I don't know what's happening this evening. And rain did not fall. Chris, I can't hear you at all. Maybe you should remove your earpiece first. I still cannot hear you. Oh, your mic is muted. Please unmute yourself. Okay, it's saying that your mic is not connected. It's saying your mic is not connected. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. All right, here's what we can do. I don't know, but let's just round this up. We'll probably have another session. That's the most likely thing, because this network is just scattering everything. We'll probably have another session, but let's round this up. Let's listen to Peace. Peace, I hope you are connecting through a laptop, and also I hope you'll be able to join us. Peace, are you still connected? All right. So good evening, Peace. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good
Okay,
evening.
nice. So I think the issue is that StreamYard works with laptops, not phones. So when you use a phone, you have to have a microphone attached to it. I think that's what's wrong. But it's fine. You are here to give us a business pitch, and I think I have your media. I'll just try to put it on while you do your stuff. So we are listening to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Aduku Peace by name, and first off, I would like to appreciate the platform. Thank you so much for this opportunity to pitch my idea to you all. I believe you can all hear me. And yes, Trailblazers, the Trailblazers Summit has been amazing. The last 2 days I've been able to learn a lot. Dr. Hereta's session was really mind blowing for me, and I was really impacted by it. Okay, so not just to not just waste our time this evening, I'll go straight to what I have to say. I'm here to pitch my idea. It's my brainchild, and it has been running for the past 2 years now. I started in 2020 during the COVID break, and so far so good. It has been able to expand beyond what I envisioned and beyond what I imagined. So yeah, I run a pastry brand, and the name of my brand is Page Pastries. Um, we offer baking services to people within Abuja and its environs. By environs, I mean people within that fall within National State and within the borders of Abuja City. So, and actually, when I started the brand, I started it out of pure passion for baking, for cooking. I loved the kitchen and everything. And at that point during the COVID break, a lot of things were on standstill. Life wasn't going as they used to, and then schools were on break. So I was thinking of, okay, so what can I do to be impactful, to really make good use of my time, and to really like um make good use of this opportunity. And then I started my brand Paid Pastries in 2020. And surprisingly enough, when I started it, to be honest with you, honestly speaking, I had no form of resources or capital to begin. I had nothing. My first order was 1,500 naira, and I had to borrow money from my mom to be able to run this order, because I just wanted to just keep body and soul together within this break. So I borrowed the money from my mom. I was able to run the order, and then I started off like that. Surprisingly, my first 1 month was a big surprise to me, because at the end of the first month, I started in July, like I said, I was able to I made sales of over 30,000 naira from just 0 naira, like over 30,000 naira. And I was so shocked and surprised. So I was like, okay, if this is really possible, why don't I touching up my skills a bit? So I went to a training school, a baking school. I was there for 3 months. Praise Land Catering School. I was there for 3 months, and while I was undergoing training, I was still running my orders. and and to my greatest surprise, at the end of 2021, when I was doing my financial calculation, and I was trying to calculate what we've done in the financial year, I discovered that I made sales well over 500,000 naira. I have proofs to this, but because of time and I won't be able to share. I made over 500,000 naira, and I was really surprised, because I was like, "Are you for real?" Because at that point, it was as if I was just selling and I wasn't making profit. It was like I was just recycling money, recycling money, recycling money. And when I settled down and took a look at all my expenses, all the sales, I was really amazed. And so I tried to take up the idea. I tried to take it up to the next level. Although in 2021 I couldn't do much with the brand, because al- although in 2021 I couldn't do much with the brand, because we're back to school, and life had to go on. So I my business had to be on pause. Excuse me. So I had to like pause with my business and all. So now that we are back home due to the ASU strike and all, I've I've been working. I've been in the last 3 months. I've made investments well over 200,000 to my brand. I've been able to get a bigger oven. This came during my business anniversary sales week. It came as a gift to me. I've been able to like I got a bigger oven. I also made some investments. I got some equipment that could help the business and all. And then just beyond that, beyond speaking about this passion, I've been able to impact, though what I do is like very little, I've been able to impact people around me. First off, to begin with, I've been able to ease the burden of my parents, because I've in the last 2 to 3 months I've been responsible for myself, responsible for all my finances. I've been the one in charge of it, like more than 90% of it. Although I get the whole free accommodation and feeding, but I'm still a student, obviously. So I still get to enjoy that benefit. And not just that, not just the fact that I've been able to like help myself out. Also been able to help other bakers out there other young bakers like myself. I've been able to like educate, tutor. I've been able to give out my time because I believe principally that we rise by lifting others. So I've been able to give out my time, my resources, some of my things, and help them out where necessary. But like the idea I have with page is quite big. It's really big, and obviously with much support, not just a little support, with much support, I believe we can do more, far greater. I believe we can impact more Nigerian youth, because what I have in mind is in the long run, Paid Pastry is going to have an institute that will train and tutor young Nigerians. I will even want to, in quotes, want to be biased in some sense, but the girl child train young Nigerian, the girl child in Nigeria, those that are passionate about it. I'm not just talking about people that just want to wallow away time, but if you are sincerely passionate about it, I'll help train you. With greater plans, there will be better structures on how to train these people, how to impact society as they come. I have other ideas, but like paid pastries is what is running effectively presently. You could check out our Instagram page at Paid Pastries. It's just Paid Pastries. You could type it out. It's PAGE. You could check out our Instagram page and see what we've been able to do over time. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much for this platform to share my idea. I'm really honored, and I'm happy that I was able to share with with the word in context my idea. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you so much. I say a big thank you to the African Youth Development Group. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Peace. We'll get back to you. let's say let's say we'll get back to you immediately after. But everyone watching, she has made a pitch and is going to be under review. And definitely the goal is to help scale entrepreneurs. But I have a question, please. So basically, if you get support, what's one thing that you are going to be doing with whatever support you get?
Okay. Thank you so much for that question, Mr. Emmanuel. Currently, I'm working towards having my business registered. Can you hear me, sir? Mr. Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay. So I said
yes.
I'm currently working towards having my business registered. I've contacted some officials in CAC and what it entails, because without my business getting registered, there is only but a little that I can do. I'm limited in my scope of reach. There are some places I won't be able to get to if I'm not registered under CAC and or and under law. So yes, if I'm able to get my business registered, I believe I'll be able to do a lot of things and dare a lot of things as well.
All right, all right. Thank you for your response. So, it's under review, like I said, and would definitely reach out to you as soon as possible, probably latest by tomorrow. And with this, I'd just like to say to everyone that's contributed to the success of the Trailblazers Summit so far, in spite our in spite our technological glitches, in spite our timing and everything, we sincerely apologize for that. Definitely, we'll be bringing our speakers on board. The people that were not able to speak tonight, we'll bring them on board again some other time. Definitely we will, and it will be more excellent, more properly planned, and I can assure you that you would have. I'll just advise that if you're on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see other videos from yesterday's session. Very impactful. I know that you will not remain the same. Watch them and let me know. Reach out to me, WhatsApp, if you have my WhatsApp number, on LinkedIn, connect with me. I'm open to connections. On Instagram, Kilani Emmanuel is the name. On Twitter, Kilani Emmanuel. Okay, Kilani Ulumayowa is the name. Everywhere, just connect with me. And with this, we have come to the end of the Trailblazers Summit 2022. So it's should I say see you next year or see you soon? Because we are still going to have conversations every month that is targeted at liberating you, informing you, and equipping you with all that you need to actually transform the world. And like I said, you are the solution that the world is waiting for. So you can do better. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night rest. Bye.